Well, today I was going to pre-record a Monday Mindfulness, and I got myself all busy and switched up my priorities, and then decided, okay, we're going to film it on the way. Because what better place to practice awareness than an airport? There's so much that can come up. There's the listening and the sensitivity that comes with the new space. There's all the stories that we can go into about the past and the future. There's other people's stories that we're experiencing by osmosis, just having people around us. There's the bureaucracy and the stages and the things we have to remember for travel. There's so much going on, and it's just interesting to ride this dynamic. Sometimes it can be smooth, still travel. Often I like to listen to music and just flow through it, but sometimes it can be bumpy travel. There's lots and lots of ways that this can come out. I'm going to clear customs and security, and then I will share a couple of tools that can help us to have really mindful, amazing travel experiences, and just noticing some certain things that can come up. Let's do this. And we're back. So this morning has been a kind of up and down again morning, as a lot of travels. I had a bit of a slowdown because the people at security were trying to figure out what all of the electrical kit and all of the camera kit and microphones and stuff was in the bags, and had to separate it out. And that brings me to one tip that I absolutely love about this, is to get there early. Make sure there's plenty of time, because otherwise it's easy to get rushed and flustered and defensive as well if we're already behind time. And we haven't got time to really open to that grace and to build relationships and to connect with people as we travel. So getting ahead early is really useful. Also, I like to be able to lay out all of the stuff that I need in one place so that I'm not searching for it around the house. So I want to have all of my documents that I need, everything that's critical as far as that goes, clothes, and what am I going to share. So I like to get all of that clear and upfront and kind of all siloing in the one place, and then I can all pack it together. Another thing that I've noticed today is random acts of kindness. And that's something that we see a lot at airports, and just people being nice to each other, people being on the road, understanding that we're all in this kind of transitional period together, and we tend to have space for that. So I know that sometimes we can be a bit rushed when we're traveling, but we can also have the opposite of that as well. So there's many, many dynamics going on, and everyone's going through their own path. And that's another practice that we can bring to it, just understanding that each person has a path that I don't understand. And as we're traveling along on this, this part of the journey together, there's so much that I just don't know about all of what makes up them in this moment, and what they're going through, their mannerisms, their beliefs, everything. And it can be very easy to have a story go on about that, but that is a story, and it's just really a highly charged situation that we can dive into so many details. We can also notice ourselves, like how we're feeling about the trip. We can check in and say, what is my intention for this journey? Do I have an intention? Am I kind of unclear? Am I unsure? Am I certain? All of these different dynamics can go on about, and these can be amplified during the travel process. And one last thing that I'd like to remind you as a practice, same as last week, just taking a breath from time to time. And extra value one is I love traveling with music, so I love rolling with that, putting headphones on and flowing with that. But equally, I love taking the headphones off and engaging with people and just even if it's not even saying a word, just sharing smiles and connectedness. So they're my tips for mindfulness at the airport. Please, if you have any suggestions, if you've noticed any practices that come up for you, dive into it. Until then, let's breathe. Love you guys. Ciao.